Carson Davis.
Carson Davis.
The
there we go. All right, here we go. Kick is away, and we are underway. And the ball goes out of bounds out on the far side. But Parker drops back. Pass was tipped, and it was caught. And that is Travion Johnson, I believe, on the reception. Tipped twice, I do believe.
I believe the ball was misdirected 2 times. Carterville lineman got a hand on the ball.
There's the snap, and the kick is away. And it's taken at the 25-yard line by Miller. Miller brings it out near the 40-yard line. It's a good field position for the Carterville Lions to start. And Riley Crane. But it's going to be Myers trying to get to the outside. Picks up a couple. Across the 50. He's gone. Down the far sideline. Once he got to the corner, nobody was there. And that is going to be a 60-yard touchdown run from Chance Myers.
Last weekend, scored a couple touchdowns on the ground. I think they're starting to get a little confidence, a little bit of swagger. You saw it right there. When he turned the corner.
Point. That is Layson. The left footer's kick is good. Carterville leads West Frankfort 7-0 on the second offensive play of the game with 7:38 remaining here. Once his offense to set down, they have 2 receivers out on the far side. Takes the snap, drops back, rolls to his right. Wants to throw, pumps it down the right side, has a man there, and it is caught out of bounds. Nice catch out on the far side. And on the reception, that was Cameron Joyner, and that is a first. Nashville scored the first touchdown of the season for the Lions on a 1-yard keeper. He's going to keep it this time. Gets out across the 40, dodges and weaves his way out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line just below us here.
We've got looks like an official timeout.
I wonder, it's lightning. It's going to be a lightning delay. As soon as Brett grabbed his phone, I knew exactly what was going on. So here at 7:21, we have a lightning delay as the players are making their way off of the field and in toward the locker room areas. So, Keenan, we knew this was a possibility here this evening that we may have to deal with some weather. And lo and behold, that's what we're doing.
IHSA policy states if you have lightning thunder within 10 miles, I believe the threshold is 10 miles, then you have to take a minimum 30-minute delay, and that clock will reset every time we get more lightning. So if it hits lightning again in 10 minutes, it's another 30-minute reset. So hopefully this will be a short one. Sometimes you get short ones in and out, and then other times we spend a long time waiting for that lightning to get through. But we've been here.
So we're back underway. Both teams are lined up out on the field ready to go for this punt. It's a 4th and 22 for the Lions. Jamie Jones out to do the punting for the Lions. The snap is good, and it's a low line drive kick. Hits at about the 48 of West Frankfort, and Redbirds are just going to let it fall dead, and it does as we are back underway here at 9:11 p.m. And as Parker settles in at the quarterback, but they hand it to the jet back. What a nice job defensively. Chance Patterson on the carry, but Carterville was not fooled on the double handoff, and a loss on the carry.
Andrew Johnson's
2 receivers here to the near side. Ball on the far hash, but it's going to be the quarterback. Parker tries to get outside, can't, and he's wrapped up right there. Nice defensive stop by the Lions D once again.
Once again, it seems like no one has gotten a block on Andrew Johnson again tonight. There is
a light rain that's falling now here at Carterville. 3rd and 2 now from the 20. 2 minutes remaining. Bishing throws it down the left side, put it up for the receiver. Caught out there and brought down. An ankle grab saves a touchdown as on the reception, Parker Poole.
Peyton Allen definitely on the coverage for the Redbirds did a very good job of saving a touchdown. Parker Poole was gone had he have had another step. Great catch and a nice pass inside the 50-yard line here.
Yes, ball's on the near hash as the quarterback for Redbirds. Parker throws it up. Pass is good to Bishing. Wants to run it himself. He reverses, brings it back to the near side. Across the 20, stutter step at the 15. Finally ran out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Nice run from the quarterback, Nick Bishing. So everybody sets Three receivers right side, one here on the near side in Poole. Bishing rolls to his right, wants to throw, throws, finds his receiver. That's Riley Crane into the end zone. Touchdown, Carterville Lions.
Here we go.
Touchdown at the 7:45 mark here in the second. So on for the kicking for the Lions, Layson, and the kick is good. And that makes it 14-0 here with 7:45 remaining in the first half. Lions lead it 14-0 on NewsRadio.
Makes a tackle by himself. There was no one else around. It was a really good play by Riley Crane.
Lucas Parker now takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Straight up the gut. No, actually, that is going to be Travion Johnson on the direct snap. The Wildcat run by West Frankfort there to Travion Johnson. He takes it. No, excuse me. It was the quarterback. As Parker rolls left, throws it left, has his man out there. It's caught by the receiver, and he carries it out to about the 45-yard line. I believe that was Peyton Allen on the reception for West Frankfort. Excuse me, Cameron Joyner. First down for West Frankfort.
Their job.
Lucas Parker looks to the far sideline, and Coach Brian Beery gets the play in. Here's Parker, drops back, throws it back across the green. The right side has his man out there. That is Travion Johnson, a big-time catch. It's going to be a 60-yard touchdown pass from Parker to Travion Johnson. They're going to go for two here. Parker from the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself and gets in and scores the two-point conversion, making it 14-8. Can Carterville punch it in before half? Under a minute to play. Long pass, left side, intended for Poole. He's got it at about the 12-yard line.
Fantastic catch.
That was great. He went up and got it. Stops the clock for moments while they reset the chains. First down and 10.
Nothing wrong with the coverage by Eli Tyson. He was all over him, but Poole's just a big kid, went over him and got that ball. Really nice catch. That's what they've been trying to do, is draw him up a little bit so they could go deep.
Great. First and 10. The ball is at the 19-yard line. Bish is ready to go. Lions are ready to go. Three receivers far side. Riley Crane goes in motion to the far side. Bishing throws it across the middle. Receiver Parker Poole has it. That was a beautiful catch and throw. A 20-yard touchdown pass from Nick Bishing to Parker Poole.
Fantastic block. When you watch this later on, look at the block that Chance Myers makes in the backfield. He's staying back in for protection, and when the first man comes through, he lays it on him, gives Bishing a chance to step up in the pocket and make that throw. And
the Lions set up for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick, good. 21-8 is our score. So Parker from the shotgun gives it to Travion Johnson. He scores easily on the 4-yard touchdown run from Travion Johnson. Parker is going to keep it himself. Takes it in easily. 21-16 after the two-point conversion. Good. Lucas Parker, the quarterback, shifts strong side left to strong side right. It's the give to the running back, cuts it back, wide open field, breaks away, out across the 50 to the 30, and going to be brought down from behind. Great pursuit out there by the Carterville Lions after the carry from Ethan Odom. He just took it right up the gut and takes it down to the 15-yard line of the Carterville Lions.
Carson Banks is the one that ran him down, and it became a foot race, and you could see Carson just getting a little closer. He decided at some point in time you got to go for it. You got to reach out and go for the tackle, see if you can get a hand on him.
Lucas Parker.
Fumble.
Ball's on the turf. Who's there? Maybe Frankfort got right back on it. This is one of the concerns in a downpour like this, is the ability to handle the ball, and as hard as it's been raining, that football is probably soaked. 4th and 7 for the Redbirds. They throw it deep out of the far side, tipped away and knocked to the ground. Riley Crane comes in and bats the ball away. At first I thought, oh my gosh, he's going to catch it in the end zone, but Riley Crane saves the day. 1st and 10 from the 19 for the Lions. Bishing gives it to Moncose. Gets away, breaks away across the 30, cuts it back to the 35. That's what we're talking about. Moncose cuts through that line so fast, gets to the outside, and he takes it out to about the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Parker rolls left, throws it left, has a man out there, and the reception is made by Eli Tyson. Lucas Parker in the rain, rolls left, throws it deep down the left side. Man back there, incomplete. Incomplete pass. And I didn't see who the intended receiver was. It was actually 14. That was Eli Tyson.
I think that was Hayden Harrell in the coverage. He had a really good football game last week, and you've got a man, and he did a nice job in coverage.
Parker, this time he rolls right, wants to throw it right, puts it up. Man is there, and picked off. Picked off. Is that an inner flag comes in, and I think it may be against West Frankfort. The receiver, intended receiver, pulled the defender from behind. Let's see. The officials are having a conversation. 15 seconds. 2nd and 25. Lions up 5. Parker rolls left, throws it, caught. And I believe that's Clayton Dent on the reception. 3rd and 25. Clock. They get the snap off before it hits 0. Here's Travion Johnson. Grab from behind.
Luke Johnson.
Ending the ball game. From one Johnson to another. Luke Johnson closes it out. Carterville picks up the win. 21-16. The final score. Lions now 2-1 on the season. West Frankfort is 2-1 on the season. And next Friday night, the Lions go to cross-county rival Heron Tigers. 21-16, the final score here this evening at Lions Field. Homecoming. A success for the Carterville Lions, and a slightly drenched head coach Brett Dow joins us here on our John A. Logan Coaches Show. Why would you go anywhere else, Coach? Wasn't pretty, but a win, 21-16, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, first I want to start by commenting on how dry and full you guys look from the food up here and the comfort of the shelter. A win is a win. You know, it's you get conditions like this. It can be a little bit of a neutralizer. I thought we had stoppage of play. It's tough night to play. You know, both teams have to do the same thing. West Frankfort's a good football team. Put a lot of guys in the box and put a lot of pressure on us, and they've got some athletes and some playmakers on offense. And like you said, we just had to survive the night, and we got it done.
Coach, early on, I mean, you get up 2 touchdowns, you're up 14-0, you're cruising along, but man, they just little stuff like Travion Johnson, he's a handful.
Yeah, give him credit. I mean, they wouldn't go away, and then offensively, right about really the second half especially, we were just in terrible situations, long yardage based on either a penalty or, a botched snap, or we dropped the ball. It was pretty ugly there in the second half, and hats off to our defense for really stepping up. And sometimes that's what's got to happen. I told our guys, sometimes your offense is going to win you the ball game, sometimes it's your defense. Special teams is always going to contribute. And how about the big punt with about a minute left? I thought we did a really good job getting our tight punt set and really flipping the field and making them in that last push, because we knew they were going to throw a couple up, and they've got some guys that were just bringing the ball down. They're making plays tonight. They were making plays, and we did just enough to get out of here.
The second offensive play that we ran, we busted a long play, but it felt like we kept continually having to make adjustments. Every time something would work, West Frankfort would just shut it down. One thing that I felt was a good breaking point for us tonight was Parker Poole really got involved. We found a way to get him the ball.
Right. I mean, I thought we had a really good matchup right there, and then, when we needed to maybe hit it again here in the fourth, it's just pouring down rain, and we couldn't get a good grip on the ball, and it just, it's no excuse. They were throwing up too. I mean, like I said, I'm not making excuses, but just wasn't it didn't play to our strengths very well, the conditions, but when it was dry, we were able to get it to him, and you could see what he's capable of doing. That's for sure.
What do you say to your team during a long delay like that? Anything special, or is it just wait it out?
No. I mean, we were able to. It's nice being at home. We have our TVs in there, we have our iPads, and we were able to watch. Kind of what happened most of that first quarter, make some adjustments, and but they did the same thing over there on their side too, and it helped being able, to spread out a little bit. And but I don't know. You're just trying to stay focused, and then you got to come out here. I feel like we stretched like 7 times tonight. I feel like and. So we're really loose right now, right, as we're getting ready to run and do something out here.
Don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, a little slide. But no, it's just it was kind of a tough night, but we got out of here.
Coach, just real quickly, looking ahead next week, Heron Tigers, Cross County.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to enjoy this one here, Dave.
Okay.
I'm going to dry off.
We'll get you out of the air conditioning.
I'm soaking wet. It's freezing up here with all this nice cold air. I'm starving. Give me a minute.
The Mastacholi was fantastic.
It was outstanding. It was.
I recommend it.
I'm game, man. But right now, I want to go home.
Coach,
I'm miserable.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Coach Brett Dowell joining us here on our post-game show. 21-16, our final score here from Lions Field on homecoming night. Final word?
Final word? Hey,
go home.
You got to find a way to win. I mean,
Yes.
when you're tight games, it doesn't always have to be pretty. If you've got a team and a group of kids that'll go out there and will find a way to win that game, no matter the circumstances, you got something special. So let's hope we keep that going.
21-16, the final score. We'll be with you from Heron coming up next Friday night, 6:45 pregame coverage. 7 o'clock will be kickoff. For Brian R. Powell back at the studio, for my partner, Keenan Clark, I'm Dave McKenzie. 11:30, good morning, almost good morning to you. And but tune in tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock to Sports Voice with Murph and Hudson. And I'll have a breakdown of all the games from tonight. 21-16, Lions win it. Thank you for listening to News Radio WJPF. God bless.